Hello, hello. Welcome to Just Jenna. You have no idea how excited I am that you're here. I'll be sharing the wisdom, questions, and curious little truths I've gathered along the way. From brilliant thinkers to weird memes, from ancient texts to the knowing of nature. Some of what I've learned came from books, some from breakdowns, some from simply paying attention, and some from fumbling through it myself. My hope is that these stories expand you the way that they've expanded me. So maybe, just maybe, you don't have to trip over the same parts of life I did. And if you do trip and fall, it's okay. I won't tell anyone. Create by allowing and not by forcing. When you feel creative pressure, when an idea strikes, a thought occurs, a new aha, eureka moment, if you will, like those moments where you've been dealing with something, perhaps something problematic in your life, and you're like, I gotta figure out a new solution, and you can't figure out a solution, so you're kind of like there for like longer than you like to be. When you're in those situations, longer than you want to be, and you're looking for a solution. And you're like, I need an idea. Those moments where those ideas come to you, where it's like, oh my God, this is exactly what I need to do. This is the way forward, baby. Okay, those creative thoughts, those ideas, that energy needs to be grounded in your body's natural senses. What do I mean by that? I believe that our bodies, physically and viscerally, like when I say viscerally, when I say viscerally, like, picture with me, people, close your eyes. You know, when you're walking, imagine you're walking outside. It's a brisk little day, and something like brushes across your shoulder. That feeling you get in your body. Now let's think about stuff that's not physical. When you see a cute baby just being cute or doing something, like that feeling you get. Or when your boyfriend, girlfriend, loved one, friend, sibling, parent, literally anybody does something like loving and sweet to you, like it just makes you feel something. Okay, can we just acknowledge that? I'm not trying to tell anyone what to believe. Can we acknowledge that we all feel something when shit like that happens? When you have an idea about something and you want to express it, and you don't know how to express it, so you kind of you're feeling confused, you're feeling directionless, you're not trusting yourself, and you don't know a way forward. When you get an idea for the way forward, I believe, because it's not like we get one idea, right? We get a bunch of ideas flowing in and out all the time. That's like why we're stressed and have anxiety. Okay? But when that's happening, we don't know which avenue to pick or which path is the right path or which idea, which thought is the best route for us forward. When you tune into your body's wisdom, your body will tell you exactly the right path for you, and it will be right. Your body knows something that your brain doesn't. Your brain has the ideas, so it gives you some you have ideas. You have options. Your brain gives you options. That's totally what it is. But your body knows which option to pick, which to buy, which to grab, which to do something with. Okay? I believe this. I've been tuned in. I've been locked in to what's going on, with me. And it's really interesting. For years and years, I never trusted my intuition. I didn't understand what people were talking about. I didn't trust my, your intuition, your gut feeling, your body, your, all of these things. I didn't get it. I didn't get it up until the last couple of years. Anyways, not the point. Also, I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it, but I get it. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Moving on. You have to let your ideas, you have to let your inspiration, you have to let your creative urges or your decisions that you're wanting to make, you have to let them marinate, gestate, like sit in your body for a second until it shows you, until this like idea shows you. It shows you, if you're only listening to this, I'm on video and I'm like moving my arms, it shows you, you're like everywhere. It shows you the right timing, the right form, the right medium, the right thing. It shows you the right thing to do. If you're having a problem at work and you're needing a creative solution, if you're in a romantic relationship and you want an idea for what to buy them for their birthday, I don't know. It can be silly, it can be big, it can be nothing in between. Everything's neutral anyways. It's all your perspective. Universe. Here I go. The universe, God, consciousness, divine, whatever the hell, whatever you believe in, but you have to believe in something for the sake of like understanding this thought I'm having. The universe is seeking an earthly vessel when it's giving all these ideas into people's heads and these creative solutions, right? It's searching for a vessel because the universe, God, can't communicate, and it's not in this realm, but we're here. And consciousness is looking for a way to be conscious, to be actualized, to be materialized in the real world, like the material plane. I'm not like real world, like, no, the material world. And if we just need to slow down. I'm like, we need to slow down because when you're able to notice, I don't know, like slowly moving from task to task creates so much. I feel like everyone has a lot of resistance to it because it's like go, 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 go. But really taking your time to slowly move throughout your day is such a gift you can give to yourself. And what I mean by slowly, I mean like, think about it. I used to do this all the time. I would be making dinner, for example. I'm making dinner and I don't have even like a specific exact time I need to get it done or whatever. If I'm making dinner, I used to be like fucking flailing around, going crazy, like rushing for no reason, or leaving the house, grabbing all my shit, rushing for no reason, or like doing the laundry, rushing for no reason, like in my head and in my body, where it's like, bitch, chill. If you brought it down 50%, you still would be getting everything you need to get done in a day. So just chill. That's my number one recommendation when it comes to how to make better choices for yourself, how to understand the path, how to trust your intuition. This is how you start trusting your intuition and hearing the wisdom of your body. You need to slow the fuck down. Slow down, please. I know some people, maybe you can't actually stop. I'm not even saying stop doing anything. I'm just saying slow down. We are consumed by so much throughout the day and we don't, it's so unnecessary. Slow down. Listen inward. You need to ask yourself questions. You need to meditate. You need to journal. You need to walk. There, I said it. You need to a deer, a female deer. No, you need to do those things. This is me trying to influence you, the viewer. I am trying to influence you. And I hope it's working. Seriously, I hope it's working. I want you to ask yourself questions. I want you to meditate. I want you to journal. I want you to walk. I needed to say it again. I also need you to get out in nature. Get out in nature. Talk to the people that make you feel free. Yeah, hang out with those fuckers. Anyways, then from this place of slowing down, listening inward, and meditating and giving yourself space and silence and quiet, then you need to act. And when I say act, anxiety hates a moving target. Anxiety hates a moving target, so you need to act. When you have a bunch of shit going on in your head, you're getting all these creative solutions. You need to create by allowing, not forcing. This is what I mean by all of this. When you slow down, when you tune inward, when you do those things, you can act choose a path, choose a decision, make a choice, keep it moving. You can act from a place of calm because you've calmed your nervous system down at this point. If you are engaging in daily, if you can, seriously try to do these things like meditation, walking, nature, conversation with a loved one, nourishing food, journaling, meditating, yoga. Oh my God, give it to them. Yoga, movement, fucking get in there. If you can start doing this shit, it calms your nervous system down in a way where I swear to God, literally, I swear to God that God can speak to you. It's clearer. It still is crazy. But it's calmer. Do you know what I mean? Because it's crazier in a good way. It's crazier in a good way what happens. Your creative impulses will find a home. Your problems you're ruminating over will find a home. Something will happen and it will end. It'll be done. Your problem at work where you need to come up with a new idea for something and you can't come up with a new idea and everything keeps failing and you're fucking pissed and you're like, oh my God, and you're thinking about it as soon as you fucking wake up all day, crazy at night, can't talk about anything besides work. You dream about it, it's a whole fucking song and dance. Look back at every single moment in your life and realize that all of these problems have always been solved. They always have been solved. Every single one of your problems have been solved. Up until this point, now you have new problems, right? But they've all been solved. They will be solved. So in the meantime, between your problem finding its solution, I'm going to say it again, you need to slow down. Stop rushing. Meditate, journal, walk. You need to do those things. If you do those things, just do those things, okay? Just do those things. Anyways, your time between your problem and your solution will be pleasant. They will actually be earth-shattering. You will go outside and you will look at a fucking tree and you'll shed tears. Happens to me all the time. You're going to see these little moments in life and they are going to remind you that that's the whole point. You're going to see like a little bunny and you're going to be just mesmerized. You're going to wake up every day with more gratitude and have more love to give to yourself, first and foremost, Jesus, criminy, but then also more love to give. And you're just able to just get in there, get into life in like the very simple ways, like the true ways, in my opinion. This is also all my opinion. Use your own discernment. But anyways, everything is going to figure itself out. It will. With your collaboration, I'm not saying to fucking just go do nothing. No. But I think us human beings dance this like fine line between not being involved enough in our life and being very passive and then being too involved, being too aggressive and like assertive. You know what I mean? And I think we can get in this like middle area where we're collaborating with fate, if you will, or the universe or God or whatever. It feels like you're in a swing. Maybe that's what it's like. Like imagine if you're watching this, imagine here. Sorry, this camera is flipped backwards. Imagine here is being so passive in your life. You just let life happen to you. And then think of over here as when you're so assertive. If you're my head, you're in the middle. And it's like a swing of happiness and it's easier in the middle. Balance is easier than going in either direction. Balance, baby. Balance. All of the problems you're facing, they will find resolution. They will find a home. They will all be resolved with your collaboration, but also some more trust. And how you come to these conclusions, how these ideas come to you, how to know which way to move forward. They will come to you in a way where your body will know. Your body will know how to choose. And it can be expressed. This can be expressed through words, through art, through relationships, through physicality, through your life decisions. Like, This shit is endless and it's infinite. These, everything. Do not rush. I'm calling this the creative process. That's what I've been referring my brain to, because I don't know if any of you guys are creative or not, but my creative process is so personal, intimate. No one will ever, like, you have to be me to understand my creative process. And I've been getting really curious about, like, what my creative process means. Like, what does it mean when Jenna is in creation mode? And, like, how do I get her there? And, like, do I want to force it? Do I not want to force it? Anyways, that's so not the point. But don't rush your creative process. And what I mean by creative process, I was like, in my brain. That's what I refer to my brain. I think about it as, like, these decisions will come and my brain is going to give me these, like, negative ideas and thoughts about, like, the future and project fear perhaps, or project worry, or be self-destructive. Like, sometimes your brain will tell you to do things you don't actually want to do, right? And so if you're able to see that and just, like, allow those things to pass, the solution's going to come to you and your body will know it. And then when you know it, you need to act from a place of calm. And then you need to believe and tell yourself, say, I have 100% certainty that I made the right choice, that this choice was for my highest good, for the best thing for me. And then you cannot even imagine making a different decision. No, doesn't exist. Don't think about it. Doesn't exist. No, tell yourself that you made the right choice. You have to believe that you are making the right choice every single time, because that builds the trust bone with yourself. So even when you feel like I have to make a decision, I must know now, unless it's something where it literally is like there's a time countdowner. What, Jenna? Whatever, you know what I mean. Unless there's one of those, I advise you take time. And also, when I say, like, you need to slow down, the interesting thing about all of this is I was so, like, apprehensive to, like, rest and chill and, like, slow it down. I'm talking about in my brain, especially, just, like, allowing my brain to just, like, chill, be like, I don't need to rush. I don't need to rush through this. I don't need to push. I don't need to fight for my life. No. You guys, I had an idea and I don't know. So I had this, here we go. Now I'm talking to you guys again, but it's for real. I need to talk to you. I realized over the last month that I want to start taking my, how do I want to word this? I've realized over the last month, I want to challenge myself. I would like to challenge myself on the pod. What I mean by challenge myself is I want it to be a little more thoughtful. I would like to brainstorm a little bit beforehand. I would like to maybe curate something, just put a little more effort, energy, and attention into what I'm going to record. And then record a video as well, which I did do. Go, Jenna. But yeah, I was just going to do more thoughtful content. And then, also, I wanted to start, you guys, I have to tell you something. I reactivated my fucking social media. And it's because I want to start marketing myself. Okay? My pod. I'm serious. I think it'd be good for me on, like, a very personal soul, some type of, like, I'm sure shadow's gonna come up from it, which I'll have to work through when it happens. But anyways, I want to utilize social media. I think it would be silly for me not to. And I'm gonna just market just Jenna. I'm gonna post about it, because I would like people to listen, but I also wanted to make sure if I was going to market my product that I was actually, like, happy with what I was doing, because I think the first, like, 20 episodes or so, well, the first 5 or so probably, wow, what a flashback. Anyways, not the point. Point is, the first episodes I've done up until this point have been very random and just like my stream of consciousness, essentially. Like, I don't plan anything. My producer and editor he usually edits my podcast on Mondays, like Sundays or Mondays. That's when he edits my stuff. And so I always try to get it done on Sunday at the latest. And like a couple times it's been on a Monday. Like when I was in San Diego and I was fighting for my life, I probably gave him something on a Monday. But anyways, it's just been very random. And I wanted to put more thought into it. And I had a plan, and I'm going to be so real. I stuck to some things that like I kind of planned for myself, but I'm being so for real. I wasn't planning on recording anything. I just took a shower, just cleaned up my room, and I was going to, oh my God, you guys, I'm making a kid yoga sequence. That's on my agenda. It is currently 8:59 p.m. and that is what I get to do tonight. Ka-chow. But anyways, I got out of the shower, cleaned up my room, and I was like, I'm going to go walk around, get some fresh air, baby. And I'm going to smoke a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to write a yoga sequence, a creative yoga sequence. How fun will that be? Oh, the dogs are barking. But I went outside, I smoked, and I got some fresh air, and I was like, wow. I needed this because I didn't really get any fresh air today. This whole week I haven't, you guys. Well, I have. That's not true. I've walked every single day outside, but not as long as I would like to because I've been real busy. I've been up in the stew. I need to stay focused. Anyways, so I downloaded my social media so I can start posting about my shit. Okay. And inspiration hit. I decided to push record. I don't exactly know what came out of me. Now, if you liked what you just listened to, please tell me. I cannot promise this will ever happen again, though. Even if you do like what I just did, I can't promise it'll ever happen again. I don't know what it is with me. I don't know, man. I make no promises. I can't. Not right now. I'm too early in the game. I can't make no promises. If you liked it, let me know. If you hated it, please tell me. Please tell me. All I want to do is talk. But there ain't no point. No, there is totally a point. I'm going to talk even if people don't listen. I think that is that's just who I am. It's in my nature. I've been this way, baby. Ever since I was a baby, I've always been a talker. And I don't give a fuck if people are listening or not. However, I would love for people to listen. Mainly because I just want to know everyone's thoughts. Because if we're on the same wave and you just understood what I just said, I'm like, please hit me up. Because we'd probably be friends. This is so funny. I haven't recorded a visual for myself in months. And I'm like, hey girl. Hey diva. I look kind of crazy. And I didn't set anything up, but I think that's the point. The point was, whatever. I need to stop. Okay, my little chickens, my little sweet chickens. Remember, create by allowing, not forcing. I love you guys. That's it. Don't rush yourself. Slow down. I always say that's it, and then I always have 5 more things to say. Meditate, journal, walk, go in nature. Kiss somebody on the mouth. If you can't do that, kiss yourself right now. It's nice. It's sweet. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your week. And oh my God, I will see you next Tuesday.